Most of all, Reiner's prepared for the consequences. To let this opportunity get away would be to let that go to waste. Yeah, the opportunity to die LMAO. Reiner dying. That's when I know that something is wrong. Reiner single-handedly destroyed any chance of Alliance victory by trying to sacrifice himself. The curse is too strong. Now it'll be something like his armor was too good and actually shielded the spinal worm or something. Then the spinal worm infects him and he gets doomed to eternity in the Paths dimension instead. Zeke. Maybe life isn't so meaningless. Maybe isn't that bad to live. Armin. Leaves fluttering in wind. Zeke. Hey, gonna kill myself. Leaf DA. I burst out into fucking laughter when Levi decapitated Zeke. Man only got to finally enjoy life for 5 seconds. Then again that was basically karma for killing Erwin. Mad lad didn't even hesitate. See Zook. Kill Zook. Ever since Zook screamed and turned those soldiers into titans, Levi has been a homing missile aimed directly at him. No number of lost body parts or broken bones could ever truly stop him. Levi really does look conflicted. It must feel weird to finally meet your goal and that goal is waving you in like an air traffic warden. And also his goal was also naked and growing out of a ribcage like a tumor. I wouldn't mind being born once again after all. Well, that's such a great line from Zeke after his entire arc was dedicated to a plan of stopping people from being born. Loved the end of his arc. I mean, his beast power could be going to Historia baby face with wide open eyes and flushed cheeks. LMFAO Zeke becoming Historia's baby would be the greatest shit. Monk reborn. Oh, I get it now. Zeke gave up on his dream and died. I've noticed that sorta cruel trend with the deaths in this arc. Magath miraculously survived 2 explosions in Liberio and people got mad about his plot armor. Then, he dies by willingly blowing himself up. Shadis hated himself for not being special. Then he does something special but dies without anyone to remember his sacrifice. Hange wanted to revive Erwin and let Armin die. Now, she died the way Armin would've, by being burned to death by a colossal. And now Zeke deprived Erwin of his dream, only to be deprived of his dream by Levi. Say what you will about this arc. I find that the deaths over these last few chapters have been perfectly cruel. Armin being convinced that his nuke spells the end of Eren the Titan has me convinced that it absolutely is not the case. LMAO. Yay, if it actually ends Eren. Or like he is damaged beyond repair and the next chapter is his like goodbye discussion. He'll be both hugely surprised and disappointed. The next chapter is the Alliance gloating at a dying Eren that they are going to make Historia eat him since the world is going to want payback. Zeke was like, shit, maybe I should have just enjoyed life rather than massacring my own people. A shit ton of years of being stuck in a world of sand really messes with your head. It would be kinda funny if after the rumbling stops, the wall titans just hold hands and then form a new wall. Paradis. Territorial expansion achieved lol. Ayo shit, if they don't die and turn to smoke or whatever then you might actually be right. Eren was playing Risk on steroids all along. He's not dead until I see a body. He's nowhere to be seen lol from the latest chapter. Last time we see him is his child form. I don't know what's going to happen but he's definitely not dead. If the other shifters can just pop out of paths, can't Eren do the same lol? Let us all mourn the death of funny monkey man in this thread. One last Zook. If it's the last one, make it a golden one. I'll remember this chapter, only for the leaked thread. Leaked thread was legendary. Leaked thread was peak comedy. While I am glad I didn't cave in by reading the spoilers, I couldn't help but be fascinated whatever the fuck was going on in thread. You guys almost got to 100k comments. What the fuck was going on in there?